Today I'm doing a slightly different type of walk. I've basically consulted loads of maps and websites, all sorts, to find local public footpaths. And I'm only probably about a 5-10 minute drive away from home. The idea of this one, I've just parked on this road here. When you follow this road round, just around the corner there's a river bridge, and at the river bridge, this side of the river bridge, there's a footpath run, I think somewhere along those trees, and it's supposed to loop all the way around this side somewhere and eventually come out up the top there somewhere. And at the same time, it's then supposed to cross the road, go through somewhere where near those buildings are, and loop all the way back around the other side and come out on the other side of the river bridge. Now, I've just driven down there, and I had looked on street maps before I even came here, looking for where the footpath signs are, for where the actual footpaths are, and even driving down there, still no sign of them. So I may well, where I'd planned to do this as a overall circular walk, I may now have to do this as a figure of 8, so that I go down to the river bridge first of all, choose one of the directions to come out to the roadway there. As I can't see where the footpath goes to cross the road, I may then have to come all the way back down here to the river bridge again to then do the other side. We've had a really couple of hot days, been probably about 30 degrees. Today's actually a lot cooler, about 24-25 degrees, and it's quite overcast. I mean, even some of the clouds look quite dark, where it's almost looks like it's going to rain, but we've got no rain due for the next few days. Now, I believe this footpath is part of the Hadrian's Wall walk, so there are quite a few sort of people walking along here. I've just literally come up to the bridge, and this is the footpath. There you go, Hadrian's Wall. This is the entrance on the north side here, which goes round supposedly by the river, but there's no real sign of which way it goes round. I'm guessing it hugs the edge of the field. But I think I'm going to start this side because I want to have a walk over the bridge to see what we've got here. But that's the river this side, so it's flowing down towards us. And it comes out this side. So I'll do this southern loop first of all, which runs around there, and I believe it does cross over the river a couple of times as well. Just like normal, I haven't come very far. I've literally on the second field after coming off the roadway there, and as I got down to this section, it's just started noticing lots of the white butterflies everywhere. And then when I come down to this section here, there was quite a few bumblebees in here on these flowers. So I've switched over to the 100mm macro. I did get 1 or 2 images with the large lens, but using the macro lens, it's actually quite a lot harder to catch these. It's probably the wrong time of the day. All the insects are pretty active. We've got sorts of flies on there which are also trying to eat me as well, and there are various other insects as well. And to top it all off now, we weren't supposed to have any rain, and it's now starting to rain. This is the top of the field where I came in, and I was walking all down the side there, which is I think where the main footpath actually runs, and I did disturb a couple of hares that were in the undergrowth right by the trees down there somewhere. And yeah, as per usual, wrong lens on, not quick enough. Probably got the tail end of a hare running across there. I've then had to walk back up this side, and this is supposed to be the style to go through for the footpath on the loop, and as you can see, it's totally blocked off with these prickly things. I mean, if I was wearing winter wear, maybe I could probably force myself through, but I really don't want to. It's really prickly stuff, even just a touch. and if you do get through, there's really no sign of where you go through there to go through the river on the other side. So I think on that case then that I haven't really got a lot of a choice but to head back to the bridge and have a look at the other way. When I was walking down here earlier, I was on the other side there, this fence, and did notice this tree standing here in the middle here, and it's quite interesting because it's obviously, whether it's been struck by lightning or the top has just cracked and broken in half, but I suspect when you see this in autumn stroke winter time when it's totally bare, you'd honestly think that that tree is dead. But the best image I've found of this is to take it from the other side, facing across this way, because as you can see from this side you get all the background sort of just the same colours all stuck within it. I've kept the 100mm macro lens on and I've just opened up to 2.8. It's just starting to rain again. I think it's just basically, we're on the edge of it, right on the northern side here. Fortunately, we're not going to get the full lot, but still on the way back up to the bridge, and notice a lot of these sort of pinkish flowers, and they're all actually, I think, just off the ordinary common nettle, something that we normally class as a nuisance, the nettles, but they do produce these wonderful like flowers, and I'm sure in the past I've seen some white ones as well, but literally all along this field that I've been walking through, you've got these pink ones all along the edge there. Kept to the 100mm macro, and I have backed off a little bit to get the whole thing actually all in the frame, and I've tried various different apertures and also a bit of focus bracketing as well. I don't know if you can hear that, getting thunderstorms. So it's starting to rain a little bit more, and I think I've decided it's really not worth risking trying to do the other side of the bridge today with thunderstorms about. So I'm now heading back to the car. Been back to the car now a few minutes. It's not heavy rain, but there's an awful lot of thunder about, and checking the weather radar, it's probably only 3 or 4 miles sort of west of where I am, so it is fairly close, and there are just loads of strikes of lightning being shown on the radar. That was a bit of an oddball walk today. I really didn't know what to expect. That's why I literally took everything. Started out with the 150-600 on the camera just to carry it, just to ease a little bit of weight on the backpack, and also more importantly that should I find any wildlife, I've got the camera there straight away. So my initial images today were probably of sheep. There were a few insects about, and when I did come across a patch where there was more insects, I did switch over to the 100 macro. All the images today were handheld except for the last one where I was taking an image of that flower coming from the common nettle. It was interesting trying to find walks online for places that probably people rarely ever go to. These are proper public footpaths. The main one, which is where I am on the road now, parked, is the Hadrian's Wall walk. So that is done by thousands of people every year. But whereas I've diverted off of the main road there onto what should be a proper loop, part of the footpath is pretty good, but then you come to areas where it's fully overgrown and it's not been maintained and it's not easily accessible. So I decided at that point, best thing to do is just turn around, because even if I'd got over that stile, I couldn't really see any further where I was supposed to go through to get over the river. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. It's been, like I say, a bit of an odd one. I suppose I can put it more down for exploration, looking to see what's around, to see if there's a place I want to come back to. Thanks a lot for watching.